I must say, you guys really just must know me that well, or you guys were able to tell what it was. But a couple of you guys did get it right, so I guess I don't really need to hide anything anymore. This is your guys' first giveaway car, 2004 Acura TL. Take a look at this. Yes, boys and girls, this is the first giveaway car that you guys are going to enter the win in, and I have to say I'm pretty excited about this one. I'm finally bringing the channel back to its roots. This is the kind of content that got you guys interested in the channel in the first place, so I'm happy to say that I'm finally bringing that back to you guys, and I hope you guys are excited for this, because I have a lot of videos I want to shoot with this before I can start doing the whole giveaway process to give back to one of you guys. So that being said, this is my new to me, soon to be yours, 2004 Acura TL. And if most of you people can pay attention to the details, those are Brembo brakes, which means, yes, this is a 6-speed manual. Something that's very, very hard to come across nowadays, especially in this condition. And as you guys can see, there are some modifications. The car is lowered. You know, do have the little lip spoilers on the roof and on the trunk. I have the dual tips that I just installed today. Actually, I bought this car about a week and a half ago, so I've done some work to it during that time. The Brembo brakes are painted. The rear calipers are also painted the same color to match. So I was doing a quick walk around here. Of course, on camera you're not going to see every piece of imperfection, but for a 21-year-old car, soon to be 22 years, it is in amazing condition. And just check out the interior, guys. Extremely clean. Change lights off so it doesn't make noise. Very, very, very nicely well kept interior. I have a weighted shift knob on there, so it makes the shifts nice and crisp. These are the endless RPM seat covers, and instead of doing the diamond stitch like I did on the Type S, these are just the standard OEM style seat covers. Got the factory floor mats all around. Factory trunk mat as well. This is a carbon fiber stitched steering wheel, made to look as original as possible. Looks pretty similar to the original Aspec steering wheel that you could get from factory if you would have ordered the Aspec edition to begin with. And there's also an Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capable Pioneer double din with aftermarket speakers, which sound amazing. We got the blue Brembo calipers. We have brand new rotor slotted rotors and pads all the way around. You got some aftermarket side markers. They do have the original color, amber in the front, red in the back. The dual exhaust tips that I just had installed, along with the vibrant resonators. I'll put a little snippet of that being done as well. This definitely looked a lot better than the original squarish, triangle-ish exhaust tips. And also, the mufflers on this were pretty badly worn out. They had holes in it, so for it to be an opportunity just to switch out the provided exhaust tips that were given when I did buy the car. And once again, just looking around it, it is in amazing shape for the age. Only 195,000 miles. I am the third owner of this vehicle. There's been no reported accidents. Of course, it just has a little bumps and scrapes, but you know what? It's gonna happen. It's something that can easily be fixable. I will be taking care of pretty much everything well, the condition of it. More like I'll be getting it painted, and then might see if I can find some new wheels for it. But even so, I want to take these wheels off because these are brand new tires on them. So probably gonna put the Stinger wheels on here, the stock ones, since they're sitting in the garage right now doing nothing. So I'd rather put the miles on my wheels and tires instead of yours. So may or may not see if I can find some new wheels for this, or I may just sell it to you guys right here, just with these stocks. Custom tail lights. As I'm walking around, I'm just going over everything that's been done to this car. I mean, there's a whole list of everything that was done in terms of maintenance and with the aesthetics. You have the Aspec Lip Kit all the way around, front, side, and rear Aspec kit. and it just sets off the rest of the body of this car so nicely. The Aspec kit, in my opinion, is a must-have with the Acura TL. It just defines the true body lines of the car, and of course gives it that nice aggressive look with the Aspec kit, which nowadays is very hard to come across, very expensive because it is a discontinued aero kit. So if you guys can find one, make sure you snatch it up, and if it's a good price. So let's talk about under the hood. That's what has been done. Look at that interior again. That interior is fantastic. Matter of fact, let's just go in the back seat and take another look. Look at that. Amazing condition. Super impressed with how well this car has been kept for almost having 200,000 miles. So there is the engine. As you see, there is a custom air intake on there. Technically, this is a warm air intake. The cold air intake is one that goes down, that comes behind here where the air can get through it. So if I come across a good one, I may throw it on there as well, or I may just keep this one. I'm definitely going to want to paint this for you guys right here. I match that with the same paint that's on the calipers. Then that'd be a nice little touch. And I think the last thing I want to say about the interior actually is the dash cover. Everybody who knows about these cars, they have dashboards that crack. There's no way of getting away from them. They all do it. So a nice OEM looking dash cover on top of it. In terms of recent maintenance, going through that list as well, but even so, when I picked it up, this was done. It was shown. Brand new clutch, brand new rear main seal, brand new innovative 75A motor mounts. I had something similar on my black TL Type S. The only one I didn't have was the rear, but front, rear, and side solid engine mounts, solid transmission mounts, all by Innovative. So definitely no shaking problems. Besides the, of course, you having a stiff mount, so you're gonna feel it in the interior, but the overall satisfaction of rolling through the gears and not having the engine move whatsoever is next to none. But now we have the hood open. Let's talk about specifications for a quick second. The 2004 to 2008 Acura TL base model came with a 3.2 liter single overheaded cam V6 engine, which produces, pay attention to this, 258 horsepower and 233 pound-feet of torque. The 2004 and 2005, the specifications show 270 horsepower and 238 pound-feet of torque, which is incorrect. The way the horsepower was rated back then in the early 2000s was incorrect. So that's why for 2006, you'll see the revised horsepower of 258. But the fact of the matter is, it never had 270 horsepower. It always had 258 horsepower. And then the Type S was correct with a 3.5 V6, making 286 horsepower. And in this case, it has made it to a 6-speed close ratio manual transmission, 0 to 60 within the mid 5 seconds, quarter mile in 14.4 seconds. And the only options available at that time was just navigation. That was the only tech upgrade available for the car. So you either got it with the navigation or without. Everything else was standard. And honestly, the navigation system, I'd say it's hit or miss, beneficial or not, because in the 04 to 06, you didn't even have a backward camera. So that's something you can always install yourself, especially having the Pioneer double din. I might even go ahead and put that in myself, actually. Put a new backward camera back here. But yeah, that rear end with those dual tips looks perfect. The custom tail lights, the dual exhaust tips, and just the overall rear profile of the car looks perfect. I absolutely love standing back here and looking at this. Coming around to the trunk, we do have the original trunk mat, and don't mind all the stuff back here. As you see, I've been doing some work to this thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this box right here that I'm going to put in. There's stuff in this box that I'm going to put in. These are the speakers. These are the backs for the exhaust tips, and this is also an armrest cover for the front armrest. Now, since I've had the car, sadly everything was kind of quick and last minute, so I didn't get to film the delivery process, and everything I've done to the car so far has been off camera. I mean, I do have a couple of snippets of what's been done and whatnot, so you guys can see that on screen. But I've done the rear tow arms. Thank you to my friend Claude taking care of that for me. So brand new tow arms so the car can be aligned perfectly. I had to replace the the door lock actuator because the door wasn't unlocking. I also had to replace the little door sensor, which I wasn't sure exactly what it's called, but I did happen to find it. So a new door sensor right there. So now the car knows that this door is open and closed. I've done just a bunch of little miscellaneous stuff that was needed. So new door locks, now the door opens and locks like it's supposed to. Window regulator. The notorious door handle caps were missing, so I did pick up some new ones from the junkyard. Thankfully that was there. The trunk switch right here was broken, so I did go and get a new one. So now the trunk opens with the button that's on the driver's side of the dashboard. And of course, I did the new mufflers and the muffler tips. I actually did vibrant resonators. I'm not sure if you guys can see that from right here. So yeah, you got vibrant resonators. Very, very similar setup to what I did on the Stinger before I did the full catback exhaust system. So did that on both sides. Got rid of the factory mufflers. I also deleted the mid muffler. If you guys can see that from here. I delete that as well. It gives it some more sound. Sounds incredible, honestly. Just gives it the right amount of tone that you need to get a a nice little aggressiveness out of that 3.2 V6 engine. Has brand new hood struts, new spark plugs, new ignition coils. It also has a new AC compressor, if you can see down there. New AC compressor, new power steering. A bunch of stuff has been done to this car. Very, very well maintained. The only thing that hasn't been maintained, obviously, is the paint. But once again, 20-plus-year-old car. What more can you really ask for? Ain't nothing but a little bit of body work and a paint job to take care of that. So don't worry, I will be taking care of that. So you guys are gonna have a pretty much almost brand new car once that's done. So I know you guys got the question, so let's answer it. So the question is, how can I win this car? Great question. I'm here to answer it. When everything is done and ready and set up, you guys will be able to purchase entries in the raffle to get this car. And once all is said and done, the winner is picked. I'll be flying you out here, or I can have the car shipped to you, whichever one you prefer. And then you guys can take the car home with the title and the keys in hand. So I'm excited for this, guys. I hope you guys are excited as well. Of course, still a lot of work that I want to do to this before I can, give it away to one of you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you guys once again. I'm truly humbled. I'm finally able to do this for you guys. With only 3,500 subscribers, I made this happen. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that don't do stuff like this till they're like 50,000, 100,000. So needless to say, you guys blessed me. So now I want to bless one of you. So that being said, get ready for more content. This 2004 Acura TL 6-speed manual. And that being said, y'all drive safe. You guys be careful. And look forward to more and more of this wonderful project right here that you guys can win. Take it easy. Deuces.